Dr. Lim here. From this week onward, every Friday, we shall talk about Sunya. For the last few years, we started to promote Sunya worldwide. Till now, there are hundreds of thousands of people practicing Sunya. From small children to the old people, all enjoy the practice of Sunya. Before we discuss further, what do you mean by Sunya? Why it is important to us? Sunya is from Sanskrit word sunyata, which means emptiness. Even in some Indian and Malay language, Sunya also means zero. In Malay and Indonesia, it is also the root word for sunyi, meaning very calm and quiet. Or senyap means no sound. So it means quiet too. When you practice Sunya, what do you get? The answer is, you get nothing. If you get nothing, then why should we practice Sunya? To make you understand the concept, I always use my handphone, okay, as an illustration. When Steve Jobs wanted to invent a new intelligent smart handphone, he did not want anything on the screen of the handphone. No keypad, no button, there's nothing on the phone. So at the end of the day, because there's nothing on the screen of the phone becomes everything. It is a phone, a text messenger, an audio recorder, also a video recorder. Even now I'm talking to you, I record this using my handphone. Then we can edit the video, we email and transfer the video. The handphone become an integral part of our life, thanks to nothing on the screen, making handphone into everything. So, when you empty your mind, you actually release the power and potential of your mind. Like an empty handphone screen, nothing to obstruct the handphone to become a video taker. When your mind is empty, nothing can prevent your mind from releasing its great power, its great potential, making it creative, making it into a peaceful stage and getting rid of your suffering too. Coming back to your handphone. Due to its various great functions, you use it extensively, sometimes it hangs and need to be rebooted and reset. Our mind are much more complicated than a handphone. And every day we are bombarded with various information, Sometimes the mind hangs. When it hangs, worry sets in. Depression sets in. And the person will act very weirdly, lose his temper quickly, and have bad relationships with people and even with the family members, and become a cracker. Now the basic question is, if you can reset your handphone, can you reset your mind? Again, the answer is a great yes. How do you reset your phone? You just stop all the function, okay, and restart it. Then how do you reset your mind? To reset your mind, similarly, just empty it, and make a fresh start. How to empty your mind? Can you stop your mind from thinking? Oh, no. You cannot stop your mind from thinking. Only a dead man's mind stops thinking. When you are alive, no way you can stop your mind from thinking. When people have a troublesome mind, sometimes they go for alcohol to get drunk. Sometimes they smoke hashish and get high. Sometimes they dance wildly, and get lost. Just to empty the mind. Will it help? Nope. It makes your mind worse. After you become sober, all the trouble and suffering come back even stronger. When the people have to take more alcohol, more hashish, wider dances, and etc. Eventually, he will break down and become a useless man. So, how to detach your mind and make it empty? In the market, many gurus are proposing a lot of techniques. Some even apply patents for it, to make your mind happy. Some guru ask you to imagine that you're in a beautiful garden with lots of flowers, maybe the charming tulips with various color, red, orange, yellow, and etc. And beautiful butterflies flying here and there. Is it effective? No. It may calm down and relax your mind for a while. After that, you go to work and face a difficult boss. You go to the market and facing a complaint king who complain the products now for the packaging to the content of them. Your tulip disappear. Your butterfly no more. Immediately you plunge into depression. The contrast of the beautiful garden and the real life scenario may make you feel more desperate. Every guru knows that he must relax your mind and make you happy. Otherwise, you may not pay him money, and support his luxurious life. And now there are two categories of guru from two schools. We call it the school of monkey and the school of donkey. Some guru tells you, boy, just relax now. Why take life so hard? Sell your house, sell your cars, sell your properties, bring the money here, live a carefree life. Just relax, no worry. Then the guru plays the music and then you dance, dance wildly. In order to prove that you are relaxed, then you throw away your cross and sometimes dance, in nude. After that, you become sober. And the reality of life comes back now, even more depressed. Then you go for stronger music, wider dances, with your eyes rolling up. After the music and dance are not enough, then you started to take alcohol. After that, alcohol is not enough, then you started to take drugs. Eventually, you use up all your money. What to do then? You go to the markets now and hunt for some dummy. Ask them to sell the house, sell the cars and properties, enjoy your couch. Using the money of the newcomer to support the oldcomer. The organization of the guru become a great Ponzi scheme. This school, we call them the monkey school. Another type of guru asks you to do away from the world and society. Live in a mountain or some forest or some very quiet retreat. Do not talk, do not ask questions, do not greet, and do not say namaste. You should meditate day and night. The world has nothing to do with you. You need not work, need not do any duty. Just escape from the world and do meditations. Eventually, you lost expression on your face now. You talk slowly, walk slowly, and you have no emotions. Okay, you become a walking zombie. This type of school, they do not do their duty, They do not take care of the family. They never care about the society, They are the donkey school. So, when you want to meditate, make sure you are still a good human being after the practice. Do not turn yourself into a monkey or a donkey. For the right practice, we go for a technique called reverse counting, where you count your breathing, started from a great number to smaller numbers until you reach 0. First, you sit comfortably, okay, with your back and neck, maintain a straight position without exerting any effort, The easiest way is to sit on a hard cushion or a yoga block with your leg crossed, okay, then your back will become straight automatically without any exertion. Then you breathe naturally. Remember, sunya is a mind exercise. No, it's not a breathing exercise. Do not force your breath. Do not pull your breathing. And do not hold your breathing for too long. Do not forcing all the air out of your lung. Just breathe in and out naturally. When you breathe in, there is no counting. When you breathe out, you count once. For example, you started the first breath as 9. When you breathe out, okay, then breathe in again without counting. Then while breathe out, the second time, you count 8 mentally, without making any sounds. You can count in any language you wish now. Not necessarily have to be count in English. Eventually, you count it down to 0. Then you started all over again. From 9, repeat the counting until 0 again. So on and so forth. Other than 9 to 0, you can count 29 to 0 and finally 99 to 0. First practice 9 to 0. So when you can count without mistake and comfortable with the practice, then you increase to level 2, 29 to 0. So if you do not lose your count, then go for 99 to 0. The normal practice is 99 to 0. That means once you are familiar with reverse counting, you directly practice from 99 to 0. Need not go through the 9 to 0, 29 to 0, only then 99 to 0. Just directly practice from the count. You may wonder, why 3 sets of counting? There is a history in it. In the early days, when I applied genotherapy for promoting health, I also found that many people come with emotional problem. Many are depressed. How do we know if a person is suffering from depression? If so, how serious is the suffering? I test them first by asking them to count from 29 to 0 or 30 to 1. If a patient is suffering from depression, he could not complete the count. Halfway in counting, his mind started to wander and think of some other things and forgot the counts. If he failed in 29 to 0, then we ask him to reverse count from 9 to 0. For those whose mind is seriously disturbed and having severe depression, they can't even complete the count from 9 to 0. So anybody can test their mental state by reverse counting. You do not need anybody to supervise it, and there is no cheating. If your mind is okay, you should be able to count from 99 to 0 without losing your count. If you feel, that means your mind is disturbed. Then you try 29 to 0. If you feel again you are having depression, then test from 9 to 0. If that fails, you are having a serious depression. If you fail in your reverse counting, nothing to worry. Every day, keep practicing the reverse counting. If you can count from 29 to 0 smoothly, then your depression is gone. Eventually, you reverse count from 99 to 0, then your mind becomes normal. When you keep practicing, your mind will become serene and bring in peace that you have never experienced before. This is all for today. Next video, we talk more about the breathing and the reverse counting. See you again. Bye-bye.